Action program.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am Patrick Michael Strange, and this is Troy David Phillips. We are back for New Release Wednesday here at Flashback Comics.
Wait.
This is for what?
It's New Release Wednesday?
It is New Release Wednesday, man.
When's it? It's the 16th already?
16th of October, 2013.
Snap! How did that happen?
Time is moving, man.
Time is moving.
And well, you're Superman. You know, you move fast. You can run fast. You can go into the future. You can run around the Earth until it reverts the globe.
Actually, John Byrne took a lot of that away from me.
Damn you, John Byrne! Well, let's get to it, man. We got a lot of books to cover.
Oh, yeah, we do. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, hold on. I got to bring my stunt double in. Double, let's go. Here we go. Let's prick it to the next part of this video. Ouch! Ouch!
And to start us off, we have from Dark Horse Comics, Shoot First, #1.
Looks good. Next up from Marvel, we have Hunger, issue #4.
And from DC Comics, we have Batman and Two-Face, #24.
From Boom, we have Clive Barker's Hellraiser, The Dark Watch, issue #9.
And Marvel All Ages, this is Ultimate Spider-Man, #19.
He's back. Over at DC, we have Batman 66, issue #4.
And from DC Comics, we have He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, issue #7.
New adventures. Moving over to Dynamite with issue #6 of the TV series Grimm.
And Marvel Comics, we have Cable and X-Force, issue #15.
Over at Vertigo, we have issue number 134 of Fables. I love that cover.
I love that comic. And Dark Horse Entertainment giving us The Strain, The Fall, issue #4.
Scary. Issue #7 of Guardians of the Galaxy from Marvel.
And from DC Comics, we have Legends of the Dark Knight, issue #13.
From Dark Horse, we have Baltimore, The Infernal Train, issue #2.
2 of 3. Marvel Comics giving us Matt Fraction, David Aja on Hawkeye, issue #13.
Another awesome cover. Justice League of America's Vibe, issue #8, Detroit's Finest.
IDW's 100 Penny Press giving us Thunder Agents #1, classic first issue for only $1.
From Marvel, we have The Superior Spider-Man with issue #19.
And DC Comics gives us the Trinity of Sin Pandora, issue #4, tying into Forever Evil.
From IDW, we have The X-Files, season 10, #5.
And Marvel gives us Avengers Assemble, issue #20.
Tying into Infinity as well. From DC Comics, we have Wonder Woman, issue #24.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Reminds me of the Death Dealer from Frazetta.
It does. Dark Horse, speaking of Frazetta, speaking of Dark Horse, Dark Horse, Conan the Barbarian, issue #21.
Good tie in there. And from Marvel, we have Uncanny X-Men. This is Chapter 8 of the Battle of the Atom storyline, and this is issue #13 of Uncanny X-Men.
And DC Comics has given us Birds of Prey, Lovers Reunited, A Tragedy Reborn, issue 24.
Over here we have Crossed Badlands, issue #39.
Avatar Press.
That's right, Avatar.
And from Marvel, we got X-Men Legacy, issue #18.
Pretty sweet cover on that one. And over at Vertigo, we have Azarillo Rizzo from 100 Bullets fame, giving you Brother Lono. This is issue #5.
Boom Studios, giving us issue #5 of 6. This is Six Gun Gorilla.
Don't mess with that monkey. A+X, issue #13 from Marvel.
And from DC Comics, Animal Man, issue #24.
Jeff Lemire is awesome.
He is.
From Dark Horse, we have Brain Boy. This is issue #2 of that great storyline.
I'm glad you turned me on to that one there, Patrick.
You're welcome.
And from Marvel, this is New Avengers. This is issue number 11, tying into the Infinity Online.
And over at DC, they have their Lights Out storyline. This is part 3 of Lights Out. This is Green Lantern, New Guardians, with issue number 24.
Dynamite Entertainment, I love Dynamite, giving us Grimm, issue number 6.
Back over to Avengers, we have part of the Infinity storyline. This is issue 21 of Avengers from Marvel.
DC Comics giving us issue number 1 of the All-Aspect Warfare line of defense.
If you're playing that MMO game, you want to pick that one up right there, issue number 1. And going along with our issue number 1s, we have this new one from Dark Horse Comics. This is Bloodhound, brought to you from Jolly and Kirk.
Marvel Max, explicit content, giving us Wolverine Max. This is issue number 12.
And DC, we have issue number 24 of Batwoman, kind of the final farewell for J.H. Williams III and Hayden Blackman, who did a great run on this title.
Oh, yeah. Image Comics giving us Thief of Thieves, number 17.
Good stuff from Image and Skybound. And over at IDW, we have issue number 195 of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero.
Now, from Image Comics, we've got Nowhere Men, issue number 6.
Awesome stuff. And over at Xenoscope, we have Grimm Fairy Tales, Robin Hood Wanted, with issue number 5.
I love that book. Black Mask Entertainment giving us Liberator, issue number 4.
And over at Image, we have issue number 6 of Whispers from Joshua Luna. Shout out to a local Woodbridge fellow.
And also from Image, we've got Invincible, issue 106.
Over at Dark Horse, we have BPRD, Hell on Earth. This is issue number 112.
And Dynamite Entertainment giving us King's Watch. This is issue number 2.
And over at Oni Press, we have The Sixth Gun. This is issue number 35. Heard nothing but good stuff about that series.
And from Image, this is Sheltered, issue number 4. A pre-apocalyptic tale.
Scary. Over at DC, we have part of the Forever Evil storyline. This is number 8 of Justice League of America. Wondering what's going on with that one.
Well, things are looking a little lighter-hearted here. From Bongo Comics, we've got The Simpsons, issue number 206.
I'd love to ride on some lava. Here we go. From Image, we have issue number 0 of... we have issue number 2 of 0 from Image Comics. Check it out. Pretty sweet cover.
That's a fresh take on the 0 issue thing, huh?
Don't choke your chicken there, Troy.
Hey. DC Comics giving us Batman Beyond Universe, issue number 3.
I'm not going to choke my chicken. I'm going to read Buzzkill, issue number 2 from Dark Horse Comics.
You know all about being a buzzkill, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Dynamite Entertainment giving us the 2013 annual for The Spider.
That is one awesome cover there, Troy, from Dynamite.
They all are.
And from DC Comics, we have issue number 4 of Batman, Superman, and Jay Lee never disappoints with the covers.
No, he does not.
No, he does not.
Here's another one that doesn't disappoint.
Yes, sir.
Morning Glories from Image Comics. This is issue 33.
Looks good. And from Top Cow and Image, we have issue number 3 of Bushido, The Way of the Warrior.
You should check that comic out.
I shall.
And from DC Comics, this is issue number 24 of Red Hood and the Outlaws.
Very Doctor Strange-like.
Yeah, kinda.
And from DC as well, we have Forever Evil, Rogue's Rebellion. This is issue number 1 by Brian Buccellato and Patrick Zerker. Shout out to Booch.
Yeah. From Marvel Comics, we've got Fantastic Four, issue number 13.
And from IDW, they're giving us issue number 1 of Star Trek Khan!
William Shatner should be able to sue you. IDW again giving us Mars Attacks Judge Dredd, issue number 2 of 4.
That is an awesome cover.
It's an awesome book.
And over at Valiant Comics, we have Bloodshot and the Harp Corps. This actually isn't part of this week. It's actually this issue number 15 from Valiant, Bloodshot and the Harp Corps, and with a shout out to issue number 14.
Yeah, well, see, that's just my way of telling people that they can pick up their Bloodshot and the Hardcore. I can satisfy your needs right here at Flashback Comics.
Yes, we can.
And I can also satisfy your need for Exo Man of War, issue number 18.
And from DC Comics, we have issue number 8 of Amikami Girls, final issue of that series. Sad to see it go.
Yes, indeed. Oni Press. I know Patrick loves these guys. Letter 44. This is issue number 1.
Yes, sir. Can't wait to read that one. And from Boom Studios, we have issue number 1 of 4 of Imagine Agents. Looks pretty cool.
It does. It does. And Marvel Comics giving us the Indestructible Hulk special. This is part 2 of the 3-parter of the Arms of the Octopus storyline.
And we will now move on to our variant issues.
Yes, we will.
Here we go with the variant covers. And this is from Max Brooks, the Extinction Parade. This is issue number 3 from Avatar.
Yes. And from Kaboom, we've got the regular show, issue number 4. 2 wonderful variant covers.
Yes, sir. And over at IDW, we have issue number 22 of the Transformers, More Than Meets the Eye. This is the Dark Cybertron Prelude.
And Kaboom, hitting us up with Adventure Time, number 21.
What time is it, Troy?
Adventure Time!
And over at Dynamite, we have The Shadow, Green Hornet, Dark Knights. This is issue number 4 from Dynamite.
Ooh, I got the awesome cover. And Dynamite Entertainment giving us Warlord of Mars, Deja Thoris. This is issue number 30.
Deja is fine on any cover.
Yes, she is. And look at this. Dynamite Entertainment, issue number 18. This is The Shadow. Who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men? The Shadow knows. And he'll tell you, the weed of crime bears bitter fruit.
Troy knows. And now we will move on to our picks of the week.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Tonto, get up on there.
Ready?
We're filming.
We're rolling?
Oh, we're rolling.
Hey,
Man,
sorry, we're
what is
having
it?
a little too much fun.
I know, right? We just can't get our stuff together
No.
tonight.
It's October, man. You know, it's that
it is.
season
It is.
where you act crazy, you do funny things, you gorge on candy.
We are actually getting closer and closer to Halloween.
Yes, we
and
are.
the Halloween special events. We should be seeing some people in some costumes.
Yes.
There should be some giveaways at Flashback Comics.
Yes.
Boy, I sure hope so. I can't wait to go to Flashback Comics and see what the manager's giving away.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
That's him.
Oh, yeah.
I got some work to do, too, for him. We're going to make it happen. Stay tuned to our Facebook page, our Twitter, and on our YouTube channel. We'll hopefully have some announcements of who we'll have coming to the store. I'm working my hardest to get some creators in here. It's just been a busy week, but we got some picks of the week to give you guys. I know that's what you guys are here for. Let's give them the cream of the crop for this week, sir.
Okay, would you like to kick us off there?
Sounds good.
All right.
I'm going to start it off. Y'all know me as the Valiant guy. He's the Dynamite guy, but we love them all. But we are fans of what we like. So let's
That's very true.
go. I'm going to start it off with Valiant's Bloodshot on the Harp Corpse. This is issue number 14. Essentially, this is a new start with Bloodshot, a new direction for the series. Bloodshot is leading the Hard Corpse team, and we have issue number 14 in the store, but brand new this week is issue 15, continuing on the new storyline. I'm just loving it. We saw what happened with Bloodshot and the whole Harbinger Wars storyline that coincided with the Harbinger title. It's just good stuff happening with Bloodshot over at Valiant. Bloodshot is going to be the first film out of the Valiant universe when we finally see it happen. Inside track right there. So if you want to, get hip to it before the movie drops, Bloodshot is a real fun story. It's a little bit Captain America, a little bit Wolverine. You'll love it. Check it out.
Well, don't just tell them about what's happening then. Show them what's happening now.
Okay, let's give them a little inside scoop here.
Really, give them a little
Flip
taste
through,
there. Come
but
on, wet the
I don't want to
palate.
give him too much. Look at that. Oh no, I can still kill. Don't hold him back. He wants to do it. Bloodshot's a great character. He's got these nanite machines running through his blood, which kind of keeps him immortal. He's just a fun character, and he's leading the Hard Corpse team. Check it out. Good stuff. Mark likes it. He knows what's up. Right, Mark?
I like the fact that it's like an all-new title with an all-new team, an all-new mission. It is a very good place for a new reader to jump right in.
Check
so
it
I'm
out.
going to go with good call on that.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I actually have a special mention. She got a little overlooked before. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
really no reason to overlook this
How
young lady.
can you not miss her, man?
She is a princess of Mars, of the city of Helium.
I need to take a look.
This is Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars.
Oh, yeah.
This is a separate series from the Deja Thoris Warlord of Mars. So we also have issue number 30, and we have this separate series. Deja Thoris and the Green Men of Mars is a story arc that involving the Tharks. Would you calm yourself down, young man?
I just love her costume.
I'm sure you do. But you probably don't like the cannibalistic Tharks and the young slave girls getting eaten and the frame job on Tars Tarkas. There's a whole lot going on here. Oh, the frog and the scorpion. I remember that story. Anyway, this is definitely one you want to take a look at picking up. Dynamite Entertainment, Deja Thors, Green Men of Mars, issue number 7.
Contain myself.
Get your head in the game.
All right, that's a great pick, Deja Thors. Can we get some cosplayers out there in costume as Deja Thors? Mark agrees.
Yeah. I think we're all on the board with
Troy,
this.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's just a request from Flashback Comics. All right. Onward to my picks of the week. We have this week Indestructible Hulk special. This is issue number 1. It's part 2 of the Arms of Octopus storyline. So if you missed part 1, we have this in the store. This is all new X-Men special number 1, which is the part 1 of the storyline. So part 1, part 2, check it out. Indestructible Hulk special. Wanted to spotlight it because not too many people are familiar that there was this whole storyline going on. It's pretty sweet with the new Marvel Now stuff that is occurring. You want to check it out. Abomination makes his appearance back in the title with this particular book, so you want to check it out if you're an Abomination fan. A-Bomb is in the house.
Oh, well, this guy, I'll tell you what, the Abomination, Dr. Octopus, if you're reading Superior Spider-Man, you already know all about Otto Octavius's mind in the body of Peter Parker. So you're probably thinking, well, where's this Dr. Octopus coming from then? If his body is dead and his mind's in Peter's body, and the Abomination, he was killed. What's he doing there?
A lot of stuff going on.
A lot of stuff is going on. It jumps right from the all-new X-Men, which, as you know, brings the original 5 X-Men from the past into the present, where they are meeting their adult counterparts.
Yes, sir, which is one of the best books out there right now.
And now we have Indestructible Hulk continuing the story. I think there's something up with the space-time continuum.
Something is going on, but how can you go wrong with these books? All new X-Men is in there. Dr. Octopus. The Superior Spider-Man, Indestructible Hulk, A-Bomb in there. A lot of great characters mixing it up.
That's just 2/3 of the story. You'll have to wait for the Superior Spider-Man special number 1 to come out, and that will wrap this whole thing up, and that will take us to my pick.
Alrighty.
My next pick here from IDW is Mars Attacks Judge Dredd. Now, if you've been following the books from IDW, you know that they've done this kind of lighthearted Mars Attacks where we see the Martian characters coming into a title and, well, attacking the title character. In this case, they've come to Mega City 1, and they're giving Judge Dredd a hard way to go here. We have Cy Judge Anderson, among others. If you're fans of Judge Dredd, this is your Judge Dredd. And it has all the trappings of the series you'll be very familiar with. If you're a fan of the film or the trading card series Mars Attacks, it's a lot of fun. Really, it's just lighthearted fun.
Yeah, I love the cover. Being familiar with the Mars Attacks characters and mixing it up with Judge Dredd, that alone makes me want to pick up the book just for that cover. It's good stuff.
Well, I see you're holding it right now. You want you to give me your money.
Probably.
Okay.
We'll take that care of that. All right, guys, moving onward to my next pick. From Boom Studios, we have issue number 1 of Imagine Agents. Basically mix in a little bit of Men in Black with your favorite cutesy characters. Well, your imagination. Say Troy David, imagine this nice little fluffy bear character, but then all of a sudden these scary werewolves started coming. Here comes these Men in Black Imagine Agent style characters to stop what's going on in your imagination, to help work things out in your imagination.
Well,
the Imagine Agents is a pretty interesting title.
Oh, yeah, it sounds like a cool concept. If it were coming out of my imagination, there'd be a lot more saber-toothed tigers.
Oh, yeah, and a lot of big monsters, kaiju style stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Godzilla.
And a Gypsy Danger. You better believe it.
Jaegers in the house. Shout out to Pacific Rim on Blu-ray and DVD now today. I picked mine up on the way in.
Now, my next pick here,
Khan!
IDW Star Trek Khan number 1. Okay, now, if you've already gone out and seen Star Trek Into Darkness,
Yes.
well, you know. If you haven't seen that movie, stop doing what you're doing, get out somewhere that sells videos, buy this thing, get it on DVD, get it on Blu-ray, get whatever, and watch that.
Ding, ding, ding. Strenuous recommendation.
Thank you. You back now? Here we go. As we were. That's our interior. This is I'm really loving what IDW has done with their Star Trek adaptations.
Yes, sir.
These covers are absolutely beautiful.
Yep. Looks just like Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah, the stories have done a very good job of sort of bridging us from movie to movie. So it's not so much for rehash of the movie itself, it's additional story to enhance viewing experience.
So you were a fan of Into Darkness?
I am. I'm actually liking the new Star Trek franchise,
Me too.
but don't get me wrong, it's hard for me to let go of my classic
Yeah.
Kirk Spocks, hard for me to let go of the Next Generation, but what's happening right now is actually pretty creative. It's very well acted. All of the actors in the new Star Trek films bring their A games, especially Carl Urban.
All right.
But, yeah,
I was
I'm
curious
on top of it.
because I know you're a Trekkie fan, and I know there's been a lot of discontent towards the new Into Darkness.
I understand.
I enjoyed it,
Well, yes.
but I'm a younger fan. You're more the older fan who are longer fan of Trek, and so it's interesting to see more of my older friends that are fans of Star Trek, and
Right.
who actually like it. You are one of few for me.
Well,
So-
there's two schools of thought, and a lot of it involves the continuity. There's the school of thought of continuity that says you should hold on to the continuity, respect the continuity, and there are, we like comics. We
Yeah.
like comics by guys like Roy Thomas and Kurt Busiek.
Yes, sir.
They do that. Then, of course, there are guys who want to start fresh. They want to wipe the slate clean, bring in new people, do something fresh, and that's the new school of thought. There'll always be a little bit of friction between the two.
Mm-hmm.
But J.J. Abrams is actually doing a very creative and imaginative job with what he's reimagined. So I'm willing to let go of some things and embrace some new things. Would I like to see the old stuff back? Yeah, sure. I'd love to see a Year 4 movie.
Yeah.
But this is so good, I can't pass it by.
Gotcha. So what do you think about him taking over the Star Wars franchise now?
Oh, that's a whole nother segment.
Okay, we'll save that for later. And Benedict Cumberbatch is apparently going to be in that cast.
Well, that'll be okay.
All right. Yeah, I actually was quite pleased. I'm not knowing too much about him in Star Trek Into Darkness, but good stuff. Good job, Benedict. Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
Shout out, he's going to be a star. Next up, which is going to be a star for me, because I can't wait to check it out, from Oni Press, we have Letter 44, essentially about a president who comes into office, and all of the secrets of the world are basically made known as he takes office. So imagine that happening under Obama's term, when all of these deep, dark secrets we've had going on are finally made known, and you're coming into office. That'd be some scary situation.
Deep, dark secrets in the government? No.
No!
Now that's total fiction.
So check out Letter 44. Rather interesting title, especially in our furlough times right now. I can't wait to check that out. Brought to you from Charles Soule and Raphael Albuquerque. You know Soule from the great titles he's worked on, Moon Knight, Green Lantern. He's worked for Valiant. And Raphael Albuquerque, who we know from American Vampire. So
Right.
great team on there. I can't wait to check it out from Oni Press.
Oni Press. Revolutionize comics. And you can't spell revolutionize without owning.
That's right. Good
See?
plug.
Mhm.
Yep. Check it out. That's a great pick. Letter 44.
All right, now, I love to spotlight our indies.
Yep.
I love to take care of our independent comics,
Yes, sir.
our third-party press covers. But I do have to give a shout-out to Marvel. Fantastic Four, the comic series that really just jump-started the Marvel Age of Comics back in 1961. What we have going on here from writer Matt Fraction, from artist Mark Bagley. We've got some action from Carl Kiesel as well. He's amazing. Look at the interior art on this. The Fantastic Four are on a jaunt through the space-time continuum as Reed Richards tries to find a cure for the breakdown of our characters and their unstable molecules. Reed has kind of kept this close to the vest, and the family has found out that Reed has once again kept a secret from them. They're not really happy about it.
You don't say.
Well, you'd think Reed, being as smart as he is, he would learn something, but he's a brilliant man, but man, he keeps making some of these same mistakes over and over again.
That's right.
Mark Bagley does not skimp in the action when it comes to this book. He's fantastic. Matt Fraction, we've been loving his work for a very long time. You're checking out his Hawkeye book, so you already know. Matt Fraction is very good with characterization, with bringing out elements of the characters beyond just their colorful tights and their flashy powers. He makes this dysfunctional family feel a little more real, like a real family squabbling while they're locked in an RV traveling through space-time. It's pretty easy to imagine.
Yes, sir. Good title, from Letter 44 to Fantastic 44. Fantastic Four.
Oh my God, if there
I
were
know.
44
Damn.
characters in that book, we'd be losing
Can
our
you
minds.
imagine that?
Oh, that would be the Avengers from Mr. Hickman.
Yes, sir. Next up on my pick of the week, from DC Comics, we have Ami Girls. Basically, this is the final issue of the series, and I know a lot of my lady friends out there are enjoying this, my little girl especially. Sad to see these characters go, but I'm sure they'll come back. This is actually, I think, volume 2 of Ami Girls.
It is.
And it was just a great, fun storyline if you love your kind of like manga, anime-esque take on the DC universe and giving the female characters a spotlight. Shout out to Ami Girls, Jimmy Palmiotti, Justin Gray did some great work on the book. Can't wait to see the next series, but if you want to close this one out, you want to pick up issue 8 that comes out this week.
I don't think Palmiotti and Gray are capable of writing a bad story. I mean, I think they're like physically incapable of it.
Shout out to Paper Films. They're great books, and especially their indie line.
Now, continuing on from DC Comics.
All right.
I got to spotlight this one. I'm a big fan of The Flash. I'm a big fan of Brian Buccellato. And you and I are going to be big fans of Forever Evil Rogues Rebellion. What can I tell you? What more can you ask? The Flash's Rogues Gallery is certainly one of the most colorful groups of supervillains in the DC universe.
Yes, sir. Rivaling Arkham Asylum's characters.
You know, in some ways, I find these characters to be a little more compelling than the Batman cast of characters, as much as I love the Batman cast of characters.
True.
Two-Face, the Penguin, Bane, you know, the list goes on and on.
Yes, sir.
However, the Rogue Gallery, Captain Cold, Heatwave, Mirror Master, Weather Wizard, the Rogues are, well, y'all know that the Crime Syndicate is pretty much running the show. Yeah, take a gander at that.
Patrick Zurcher.
In Forever Evil. Well, the Rogues Gallery, they're not really on board with the Crime Syndicate's agenda. So you're going to start to see some villain-on-villain action here. And you know what happens in the DC universe when villains-on-villain action happens. Don't stare all the cool off the pages there, Patrick.
Check it out, Rogues Rebellion. Shout out to my man Brian Buccellato.
Yes, an amazing job.
And our top pick of the week, sir?
Yes, indeed. So, yeah, we got to get a drummer in here. What's that going to cost us?
You can afford it.
You are dreaming. Wake up. Show them the pick.
Shout out to my guys over at Valiant Entertainment, who always puts out great books. Leading up to the Unity storyline, which comes out next month in November.
Yes, November.
Unity #1, their Justice League of Valiant, Unity.
The Valiant Avengers.
Exactly. Exo Manowar, you need to be picking up this title right now. It leads right into Unity. This is issue number 18. Great stuff from Lee Garbett, Robert Venditti, and Moose Bowman. Just some good stuff, man. Don't want to give away too much. You need to be reading the title, but just look at this artwork.
Yeah, I know, right? This is pretty incredible stuff. Exo has been one of my favorite Valiant characters back in the Gen 1 days. He and Rye, I think, were my first two favorite original characters from Valiant.
Yes,
of course,
sir.
you know, I love Magnus. I love Dr. Solar. Turok, yeah, Dinosaur Hunter. I loved what Valiant was doing with those characters, but then there was Rye. And then there was this guy, Exo, and I thought, wow, that's actually a pretty fresh take on the Iron Man idea. This is pretty good stuff.
The new Valiant is kicking behind there,
Yes,
sir.
they are. Yes, they
Get
are.
ready from this to that. Unity is coming next month.
Yes, it is.
Here we go, guys.
I think I've got enough for everybody except you. I double-checked the orders, and I counted up, and I was like, oh, man, I'm going to be short for Patrick.
Desmond agrees there every time. What's your top pick of the week there, Troy?
Okay, I'm going back to DC Comics well on this one, because I'm really jazzed and excited about this. Red Hood and the Outlaws. This is issue number 24. Now, Red Hood and the Outlaws might not be on your radar, but I'm going to tell you, we have the League of Assassins. If you checked out the villain spotlight that had Ra's al Ghul in the League of Assassins, you know a little bit about that group already. You're going to see some things in here. You're going to see some characters. I'm really excited about the new version of Bronze Tiger.
He looks badass.
Yeah. And I'm a little curious as to how they're going to tie in this new leader, the new master of the League of Assassins. I'm like, well, I see the Red Hood. I see the Doctor Strange-like cloak. What's going on here? Things don't look good for Red Arrow and Starfire.
No, they don't.
But, poor Roy Harper, man, he just can't catch a break. It doesn't matter what continuity you're looking at. Roy Harper just can't catch a break.
You might have to go back to the bottle, man.
Well, it was actually the needle in his case.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, it was. It was a heartbreaker. But all the same, Red Hood and the Outlaws, like I said, if it's under your radar, you might want to consider picking it up. It is a surprisingly good read.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on now with the series.
Don't
give 'em that.
No,
Don't
I
give 'em
can't.
that.
I can't. I'm sorry. I almost ruined something really.
Yeah, you would have pissed
But it's-
off a lot of our viewers.
You know what? When you get to that last page, you're going to want to look at that last page and drink it in, let it, burn into your eyeballs.
I think you just upset yourself because you're reading the title. You're
I
like,
know.
oh, now I already know.
I know. Now
It
I
happens.
can't wait to read it line by
I'm
line,
sure.
word for word. I am going to stare the cool off those pages.
All right, before we go, thank you for checking us out. I just want to send a special shout out to comics creator Steve Niles. You know him from 30 Days of Night. This past week, he lost everything. A flood overtook his house. He's looking for donations. Check out his website, steveniles.com. I think there's also some stuff on Facebook. A lot of the comic book websites are putting out the information. He lost everything, guys. He does a lot of stuff for other charities and other creators, for the Hero Initiative, for Comic Book Legal Defense Fund. He's a fan. He loves his fans. He loves his fellow creators. He's all about the comic book business. We're praying for you, Steve. Guys, look it up on Facebook. Check him out on his website. Send what you can to help out Steve Niles. He needs your help. All right?
Yeah, I'm with that. I'm with that.
And so that's about it this week. There's a lot of good stuff. We want to read some books, man.
Oh, yes, we do.
All
We're
right.
going to be reading comics
Especially,
right now.
I know you ready after seeing that.
I'm so ready.
Tell them what to do, Troy.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking at your pile of picks. I'm looking at my pile of picks. I want to get into that Red Hood, but man, you have me so jazzed about Exo and Exo Manowar. Look at this. This is real. This is happening. Okay.
Shout out to our guys at Valiant. We'll get some stuff in here.
You're going to like us on Facebook.
Like us on Facebook.
You're going to follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter.
You're going to subscribe to us on YouTube.
Subscribe on YouTube. I am Patrick Michael Strange, and this is
Troy David Phillips,
Superman.
Man of Steel, strange visitor from another planet with powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men.
We will be back next week, y'all.
Enjoy!